doing? It's Jeff Sinker from ScoutGuitarLessonsOnline.com. Great to see you all once again. I hope you're all doing well. I'm having some fun today doing Roxanne by the Police. I'm sure you recognise it. I hope you recognise it. Who doesn't want to sing that like Roxanne? I'm not going to get that high whenever this song is played. Just a fantastic song. To think this was their first single that they released, it's incredible. It's got some really fabulous jazz chords in this progression, not the normal early type Police. This one really did set the bar when Sting wrote this and Andy Summers played that guitar line. Gonna take you through, this is exactly what I was playing in the introduction, gonna take you all through that and just talk about some of the techniques that Andy Summers was using when he played this song. Song speaks for itself, really. What can I say? Going to include the backing track that I played along with there, and also the chord charts. That's going to be in that link down there. Now, if this is the first time you're on my channel, great to see you. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Check out all the other stuff that I've got. I'm sure you're going to want to subscribe. Clicking on that bell there. That way, I was down there, not sure. That way you'll be notified whenever I'm posting any of my videos. Well, I'm going to shut up. Let's get into this song. It's not worth talking about. Let's just do it. Let me show you how to play Roxanne by the Police. So don't go away.
Preview.
So the song starts off with 3 bars of G minor. Now we're only going to be focusing on the D, G, B and E strings when we play this. Also what we're going to be doing is a pulsing effect to give a mute, because you're going to play the chord and then you're going to kill the chord off. So I got that G minor there, which is 5D, and then 3, 3, 3 on the G, the B and the E. So what I do, I downstroke and then I take the pressure off the strings. To kill the sound, I also mute it, so you get this. Now you're going to be doing that all the way through this song. Play, and then release the pressure. You just take your pressure off the fretboard, but still keep the fingers in contact with the strings. That we get that pulse. Now I've got a delay on there just to give it a bit of effect. Obviously we know that Andy Summers has some great sounds for the time. At that one there, just adding a little bit of delay. Obviously I'm playing it on the Stratocaster as well. He played it on the telly, so a slightly different sound. But what I've got it on is a mixture of the neck and the middle pickup, just to give it that little timbre that's kind of close to what he was getting. I know it's not going to be exact, but don't want to put too many effects on anyway, just so you can hear what I'm doing. But the pulse is the most important thing when you're playing this song. You don't let the chord ring out going, but you say downstroke and then take the pressure off and mute with the palm as well. So as I've said, 3 bars G minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to move down to an F6 chord. All we're doing there is we have got D3, G2. I then have got little finger on B3, and my first finger is playing E1. Now it's 1 bar of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we take that shape and we move it all the way up. So our first finger now is on 6th fret. And we get a G minor with a B in the bass. That chord there. You can also see, if you wanted, but we don't play the bass note, you could see it as an E flat major 7, but we're not playing that A string. So it's the same shape as the F6 moved up, but it becomes a G minor with a B flat. So a B in the early and B flat in the bass. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we move down to a D minor 7. So we just got a bar on 5 and we're playing D7, and our finger, then second finger, is playing B6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 frets down, C minor 7. 4 again 4 counts on that. And from there we go down to this F sus4 chord, bar across first fret. Third finger is on A3, little finger is on G3. And we got this motion of 1, 2, 3. And that movement, and you're going to hit all of the chords and let that ring out. Now, we play that chord, we then have a 2-bar rest of letting that chord ring out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight back on the G minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. F6. G minor, B flat on the bass. D minor 7. C minor 7. F sus4 with that kick to the G sus4. On the album track, we go back and we repeat that whole line all over again. Coming out of that, we got that kick. Now we've got a C minor 7, F sus4, to a G sus4. Full bar of that, and then we do a G7. G7, bar across, and we're just going to play A5, and second finger is playing G4, a whole bar of that. Back to the C sharp minor 7, F sus4, do our usual kick on that. Now as we played the kick on that, we're then into the chorus, so we get this. And that is just over that G sus4. And from there we're going to play a C5 power chord to a B flat power chord. So let me show you going into that. So it's just, then we do an E flat to an F. Then it's an F to a G. Three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, there are some variations that I've seen. Andy Summers plays it different ways, different times of his career. He's approached it differently. What you can do when you're playing that chorus, you can lift up that first finger. So you get this. The E flat to the F. Now you got that movement there. You can also do that on the E flat to the F. So you've got that. Then it goes back and it repeats the whole session on that. Hardest things of this song to play is to keep the time against what Sting was playing on that bass, because he was kicking against the backbeat as he's playing it. Now he sounds fine playing it just like that, doing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But as you can hear it in the intro, you've got Sting doing that bass boom boom tsh, and the drums giving that counter rhythm against what you're playing. Now, I will be including a link to the backing track so you can practice on that, because you've also got the complete breaks of silence. When you come into the song, all you're going to hear is a little kick on the snare, which is on the upbeat of the 4, and then you're into that 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing through them 3 bars and then across your F6, which I say is easy without the backing track, without the band. And really to get the feel of this song with that backing track that you heard at the beginning, you really do have to concentrate on your timing on this. Because again, when you play that 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then into that. I know it sounds easy when I'm talking about it, but I'm sure when you start to play with the backing track, you'll hear exactly what I'm on about. Now, another one that I'd heard when it being played, this is being played by Dominic when he now plays it with Sting in the current lineup. He plays a little counter beat over it, so you get this. So he's not as going. He's playing. So he's doing that. So he's doing that little kick. So it's like he's playing an echo over the top of it. But that's the way Dominic approaches it now when he's playing it. So two different ways, if you want to take the traditional Andy Summers ways, or if you just want to bring in that more of a modern feel that Dominic Miller is playing over the top. But it's a great chord progression. You know, you think this was the first single that flopped when it was first released. Didn't take off. They had to go to America. They did a tour. When they came back, it was re-released by the record company. That's when it took off. But of course, now, staple. There is another great version that Sting does by himself. It was the first time he did something away from the Police. He did a show called The Secrets Policeman's Ball, and he played that as more of a laid-back version, just him by himself, and great, absolute great version. I will find the link to that. If you haven't already seen it, you really should check it out. But watch that version as well. Might give you other ideas how to play this. So, number of ways how you can play Roxanne. When he does it in the live set now, he also tends to link it so you get a medley. So he's got a different and another alternative way of playing Roxanne. I will include the chord chart for you and also the tablature. There'll be links for that as well, which you'll be able to just check out underneath. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed learning how to play Roxanne. I am going to do some more Police because they're great songs. They really are. So stick around. Don't forget, if this is your first time checking out this video, checking out the channel, do subscribe. I will be including more songs by the Police and, of course, all the other stuff that I've covered. Wealth of Iron Maiden, Judas Priest. So this is a little bit of a breaker from a normal one, but I just love the song so much. Anyway, I am going to let you go. Check out the links and have some fun. But until then, this is Jeff Sinker from SkyguitarLessonsOnline.com. Wishing you well, and I'll see you all soon. Until then, goodbye.